Okay, so this is a remake of the January haul. There actually is one in the January haul that I never, that I just totally spaced out on. I thought it was December. Technically, it was. It was ordered in December for. It was supposed to come in for Christmas, but as you saw in that video, um, everything got delayed. Not everything, but a lot of things. A few things. I don't know why I said everything. But some things got delayed. But anyways, this is January haul. The reason why I'm remaking this is I had some that were February, and I had one that wasn't even in, one that was January that wasn't even in the haul. All these you have seen before. Starting with Conan Epic Collection, Book 2. It's Conan Chronicles. There's two Epic Collection Conans, two totally different series. This is the modern, yeah, it actually is modern age, modern Kurt Busiek run. And the third one, which I still find is so weird. I mentioned this when actually it was technically an unboxing. When I unboxed this, that it was weird that the third one is the only Epic collection with an omnibus. The only Epic collection that's not in print. Like everything else is. The later ones, the earlier ones. There's not a second printing. I don't think. I just find that so weird. Yeah, first printing. 2019 too. I don't know, maybe the next one is just like I don't know. Yeah, 20 to 39 of Conan. The third one I have on the Kindle. Now what's good is that I have all the ones on the omnibus and more. There's a stupid Kurt Busiek omnibus that just collects his issues, and he wasn't on every issue of Conan 0 through 50, plus the other ones that are in the third one. No, he left for a couple issues, so, like, let's say issue 21, he wasn't, issue 21, 23, he wasn't on the book. It's still in order, it's not going in order, it's out of order. I hate that. I hate when omnibuses do that. I mean, at least the John Byrne one, the second one's in order, but the first one isn't. But the first one, you just have to get a Marvel Masterwork, which is $16.99, so it's $17, and you get all the missing issues from that omnibus. I mean, unless you count the Marvel Team-Up ones that are in there, and the Marvel 2-in-1, but I don't. Now, this is the one I completely forgot about, spaced out on, but that's Ultimates 2. Collecting the first 13 issues, and then Ultimates 2, number 1 variant sketch edition. This was supposed to come in for Christmas, and never did. It showed up after I ordered my replacement, not the replacement, but after I ordered a new one. So I ordered a new one. The old one came in, so we just returned that one. It was funny too, is I returned the old one. I was like, nope, I'm not gonna, can't cancel it, whatever, return it, yada yada yada. No, it wasn't return, refund. How did we do that? Because don't you have to return it? No, I think I talked to them, and I was like, oh, was it? But there was something else too. There was a way that I was able to do it without contacting them. I contacted them anyways. I don't know, but we returned the other one. I got the one that was in better condition. If only we did that for Punisher. I kind of wish that happened. Because that Punisher book, I'm still mad about the condition, even though it's one small ass tear. That's how annoying it can be about something like that. But it's like you expect it to be in perfect condition right when you get it, unless it's in used condition, which it wasn't. And it was full price too. Firepower Volume 2 Home Fire, first 6 issues of this series. So now I have the first 8, as you saw in my January haul, but those were in February because I'm an idiot. I don't know how I totally spaced out on that. It was like 2 days, maybe even a day after I unboxed it. So this Green Lantern one, this one that not only collects 2 issues that are in the second book of this, not like a new printing, but a new printing of book 2, just came out like, so what I'm trying to say is that this is part of the series. Let's call it a series. The book series, the complete collection series. It's called that. Not like it's volume by volume. Like I got the last volume. This is the first I got an epic. First I got of a complete collection. No, book 2 complete collection. I keep wanting to say epic. Book 2 see, complete collection. I'm doing it worse. Basically, they shouldn't have collected the 2 issues that were in book 2. I don't know why I need to do that. I feel like I feel like you guys aren't understanding what I'm talking about, but most of my fans on here are avid comic readers. Hell, you probably have this book. But yeah, not only did it collect two issues that were in book 2, but it's missing one crucial issue, and that's Green Lantern Corps 19. And they have 14 through 18. So this one has Green Lantern 18 to 25. 18, 19, 20 were repeats. Green Lantern Corps 14 through 18. Green Lantern Sinestro Corps Special 1. Tales of Sinestro Corps Superman Prime number 1. And Green Lantern Sinestro Corps Secret Files number 1. And what also sucks about this one is you can't just get the Sinestro Corps War book from Green Lantern, because that one has less issues than this one. But it does have the missing Sinestro Corps issue. Right? Sinestro Corps? Try Green Lantern Corps. Not Sinestro Corps. I think Sinestro. Is it Corpse or Core? I think it's Core. I keep wanting to say Core. This one's a bunch of issues. I might be getting book 2 before my birthday. I have it on my wish list for my birthday, but that's in May, and I can afford book 2. Probably should have ordered that along with the Punisher book, which I might just do. I might just wait until Wednesday. Although I could have done, hell, if anything, I've gotten it before. I'm so reluctant to do that. I don't want to wait and just have it gone back in edition again. See, this one at least, like, there's a little. You can't even see it on here, actually. You can see it more on the dust jacket. There's a little dent here, but that's fine because it's hardcover. That's why I wish I'd gotten the book in hardcover, because I wouldn't have cared that first time. So this one, it collects the Man of Steel 6-issue miniseries that like reintroduced the character post-crisis. This is post-crisis Superman, John Byrne, his run. Superman 1 through 4, Action Comics 584 to 587, Adventures of Superman 424 to 428, and Who's Who Update 1, and then it skips the second issue 3 to 4. That's fine because it's literally just this. Like, oh, here's like the handbook. Like I said before, I don't like those handbook things. There's a Marvel omnibus of the handbook, and I'm like, that is the biggest waste of money, because not only is it outdated, it came from the 80s, the only people that want that, I feel like, are the ones that grew up with like series. Just, you do you guys. I mean, there's things that I've grown up with that I'm like, would I pay $125 for it? Would I pay $125 for a SpongeBob DVD that had all the episodes, which I already have that, actually. It's the first 100 episodes, and that's you can get for like, I think, like $40 now, and it's all the best episodes. Few of the bad ones, so it's the first 5 seasons all in one box set. So even that wouldn't be $100. But let's say that. Let's say the Marvel Omnibus is $100, like that SpongeBob DVD. I wouldn't even pay $100 for that 100 episodes one. Mainly because you can get the best seasons on Amazon for free. Amazon Prime for free. I don't know. Again, you do you. I'm not judging those people. I'm not like, yeah, you wasted your money, you idiot. No, if it makes you happy, then by all means get it. You could say it's a waste of money for me to get something like this that I can just get on the Kindle for cheaper. That's not the same thing, though. I don't know. Alright. Invisibles Omnibus. 60 issues in one omnibus. $150, but I paid 100, less than 100. Now I mentioned, so this one, going back to this one for a quick second, I realized that this would be $30 if it was softcover, and it's only $50 hardcover. Not the worst. Yeah, I was really angry about it, because, I mean, I paid $30 for it, because it was Amazon. That's why I'm thinking of waiting for that Man of Steel Volume 2 to go down in price. That's $41 for one book. And it's Amazon. And I understand if it was Newbury Comics, like, they want to do full price, so the book just came out. And I get it's a list price, fine. But, like, Amazon, why can't the second one be $30? Doesn't Amazon want to make money? Because for me, I'd just be like, it's not even 10, it's like less than $10. Why not just get it at Newbury? I almost said for free, in better condition. Not have to wait 2 days. Like, I could go today if I really wanted to and get that book. But I can't because I don't have the money. I had the money, but I need to get books next week. So I might just get it next week. You know, not save, but save the hassle of, this is under the dust jacket. Oh yeah, and this one's under the dust jacket too for Man of Steel. I didn't do that. Good thing this is the only... I did, didn't I? I did. It's the other side. I don't know why I just took the dust jacket off completely. I don't know why I thought that would work. I think I showed the front, and I showed the back. I don't know. This is very discombobulated, I know, like, unorganized, but this is what happens when you don't edit your videos. I mean, I don't think you guys really care. I don't think you guys even care if I do the dust jacket, but I do it anyway. So I like, at least doing that. And I find it funny how, the price tag, I think, is up here, right? Yeah, no, sorry, the price tag, the price is right here. Price tag is right there. I wonder how that is when they have to do the, the price checker thing that hits it and it goes on the fucking computer. So this one, I don't know why I thought it was showing the dust jacket. Dust jacket. All right. And the thing that I said I thought was, I didn't think it was water damage. It's not water damaged. I never thought it was. I was just like, but what if it is? But it's not. I think it's just because of how big it is. Single magazine form and the condition of the paper. Single magazine form as, I like that it says. I don't know why I say it like that. But yeah, that one says originally published. One of the ones with that Doomsday Clock, it said new material. Even though it wasn't. It was collecting the 12-issue miniseries, maxi series, technically, of Doomsday Clock, which is, already released. Invisibles 1 to 25. Invisibles, I don't know why it says this, but Absolute Vertigo Invisibles Volume 2. Or is it Absolute Vertigo that collects? Oh, it collects Absolute Vertigo. Okay, I see. Invisibles Volume 2. 1 through 22, I get why it says that. Vertigo Winter's Edge #1, and Invisibles Volume 3, 12 to 1. And yes, they go from issue 12 was the first one, and issue 1 was the last one. It went backwards. That's all I had to say. So I think it's 61 then. Because Absolute Vertigo was... And that is weird. But, and I know why they said Volume 2, because it's the Volume 2 series. I'm just gonna see how that looks. Yeah, because you can't really see the crinkles when you have it like under the light. I mean, it's not the best way of doing it because it's not sunny out, but yeah. I just love the build of this omnibus. Here, let's do this test. This is what you always want to do with an omnibus. You want to open it like this. About halfway. Shit, I just saw a word. But yeah, that's what you want to do. I get really weird about, like, if I see, like, a word in, like, a book that, like, the issue I'm not on, I get really weird about it. Like, if it's when I have already read, that's fine. But, like, if I see the word, that's why I was so pissed when that Hellblazer book didn't do it issue by issue in Walking Dead, but that's different. But in issue that they had the issues at the end. It's really hard to explain why exactly I hate that without me sounding weird, but that's the way I am. Alright. I'm doing this 13 minutes so far. That's another thing. I don't like having videos be 13 minutes or 4 minutes 13 seconds or 5 minutes 13 seconds. I'm really superstitious. I don't know why. It's not even superstitious. It's being a weirdo. I'm not gonna think the world's gonna end. This is Doom Patrol. It's hard to do the actually do it like this maybe. It's just hard to do it. It's about to fall. When that was about to fall, I had to get a good grip on it. Okay, so this is Doom Patrol 19 to 63 and Doom Patrol Special #1. I know this by heart by now. It's a pretty thick one too. You know, when you say like 19 to 63, for whatever reason, for me, that doesn't sound like it's a lot of issues. If it's anything like that TV show, I am in for a treat. Which I think that's what the show takes inspiration from. And it has a lot of the same characters. It has Niles Calder, obviously, Crazy Jane, the Larry guy, the one that was in the bandages, for those who don't know. Cliff Steele. Actually, I don't know who any other characters are, so why they specify that? The only one that seems to be missing is Rita Farr. That's it, right? Yeah. That is it. I think they've said in the trivia for... So I wanted to look up to see if it would say anything about what it took its inspiration from, and it said that Rita Farr and Crazy Jane were never in were never in the Doom Patrol together at one time in the comics. She is in the original Doom Patrol of Silver Age, and I believe the Bronze Age, but I'm not a huge fan of Silver Age, unless it's Batman. I might get it, I don't know. It's just the Green Lantern when I was reading, I liked it for the first 3 issues, and then something happens. I don't know if it was just a different creator or just, I don't know, but then I just completely hated the last 3 issues. Okay, why am I doing this like this? I am ruining the dust jacket. And also, you always want to, when a hardcover book has a dust jacket, you always want to take the dust jacket off before you read it. Unless you want to be insane and read it with the dust jacket. And if you get it from a library and they have it taped, that's different. Obviously, keep that taped. And then finally, the Planetary Omnibus. Collecting 1 through 27 of Planetary Batman crossover number 1, Planetary JLA number 1, and then Planetary Authority number 1. A lot of crossovers. I believe the crossover, at least with Batman, is like a thick one. It's like 64 pages at least. Does this guy have a table of contents? I don't think he does. Why would an omnibus, would they ever not have a table of contents? Yeah, no table of contents. Now, unlike Invisible, so now this video is over, so you can clock out if you want to. But now I'm just going to be talking about like books themselves and I guess why I bought them, so to speak. Let's do that. Why I bought this one. I really like that first issue, and I like Warren Ellis's writing. I want to get back on Trent Metropolitan. Now I'm thinking of it. I'm going to list that when I'm done with this video. Well, I'm done uploading it, because I'll do all my solicits and shit on here from the library. I'm like locked on to my library account on here. It's automatic sign in and everything. They know. You know, so it's an easy sign-in for the library, and I have all the tabs open. Like I still have that because it's hard to find the ILL request, and I've had it on my iPad for so long like that. The link opens, so it's right there. I've had that open for so long that if I accidentally get rid of it and I don't think to just hold tab and then get the tab back on there, it's gonna be hard to do it without doing that. So what I mean by that is you can, like with Google, you can get the tab back up without having to go back into the thing itself or into history. Because for whatever reason, it doesn't show up there. For Invisibles, speaking of the library in ILL, this, no matter what, if it was the Omnibus, if it was the Deluxe Edition, or even, I never looked it up, never checked it, but no matter what edition I got, a Deluxe or Omnibus, I don't think they had the individual volumes. I couldn't get it. They were like, nope, not available. I think it was the same library. And I think it was, because one of them, actually I have it right here, let's see what she said. Because one of the ones I actually did end up getting, it was a Jessica Jones one. And I find it ironic because it was a day after, like she told me on Sunday. It actually might have been expired. It's really weird because I wanted to check back to make sure that none of the books, like I just checked to make sure if I could get any of the books that I wanted, like on here. And just that they weren't available to buy them myself. I couldn't do that. It wouldn't let me. It's way back. It's way back. So I just decided to hell with it and got it. I haven't read any of the Invisibles, but it sounded really interesting. I'm just like I've been saying before. I have so many other books to get into, and the last, there's no like, at least with the library books, I need to read them before they're due. And for some of the ones on the Kindle, I need to read them before I get to the ones that I solicited for the library, like with Preacher. Then after that, I probably would. But there's just like, it's kind of busy with reading books. Yeah, it's so, oh my god, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing that. Basically, I think what it was with the library just wasn't doing the loans. I think that was for Jessica Jones, but I ended up getting. No, I haven't ended up getting Invisibles Omnibus. Or the Deluxe Edition. That was the one that wasn't available. That I was trying to find. Superman, Man of Steel, I just really liked the John Byrne issues I was reading. And I like his Fantastic Four. And they say it's just as good, if not better, than his Fantastic Four. Green Lantern, this was the final book in the first omnibus. So I have the first omnibus in the first omnibus. I technically do have. It's just, not it. It's just the books themselves. I will be getting the last two omnibuses, hopefully for my birthday. Conan, I've wanted to get into Conan. I should really have read the first book, at least read a couple of issues of the first epic before getting this. Should have pretty soon here, just in case I can return it. Not the first one, but the second one. But I feel like I will like it. It's a lot like Thor, and I like Thor. That's the whole reason why I got it in the first place. But I think it will be a lot like Thor, but like obviously totally different characters, but like in the same genre as Thor. Firepower, I just really like this series, and I thought with the first volume it was the first 6 issues, but the first volume was just the original graphic novel. Almost said oversized hardcover. I still remember that day. Obviously, I still remember. It wasn't that long ago. But how pissed I was. I couldn't find it. And I realized, it's just collecting the original graphic novel. And Ultimates, I just really liked the Ultimate series. This is one of the only series in the Ultimate universe that was actually good. Like, well received. The Ultimate X-Men ones I've had for a long, long time. I think it was like the first ones I got. That one I've heard isn't too great. I liked one of the ones I was reading. It was a long time ago, but I really liked it. And what was funny was that was volume 7. I wasn't too terribly confused. Ultimate Spider-Man is the other good one. Ultimate Fantastic Four was I've heard it gets better as it goes along. So I did solicit volume 2, which should hopefully come in next week. It probably would have come in this week, but the truck never came last week because they had to put it in for 4 days of the quarantine. That's it. 22 minutes.